Hello and welcome to another Raggy's beer review. Do apologise about the eye. About second night in three, I've got some rubbish or something in my eyes. That time of the year, you know, all stuff falling off the trees. So anyway, over to Llandudno now, to the Wild Horse Brewing Company for their Emrallt with a slash, if that's how you pronounce it. IPA 6%. There we go. On the back it says Emrallt is a celebration of citra hops, bursting with bright citrus and bold tropical fruit character. The soft hazy body is balanced by a dash of dank and citrusy columbus. Meaning emerald in Welsh, Emrallt's artwork is inspired by the beautiful emerald damselfly from across the wetlands of North Wales. And then there's some Welsh writing that I'm not even going to try and attempt to talk. Blooming eye, can't see properly at all out of that eye. So let's dive in. Here we go. So, not the greatest pour by me. Should have poured it a bit slower. I didn't think it was going to amount to it. I didn't think there was going to be a head, so I poured it a bit more vigorously. And then got more of the head than I anticipated, or intended rather. I knew there was a word somewhere along them lines. Like it says, big tropical and citrus aromas with a hazy orangey pour and a white head. Oh, really fresh, really bitey at the front end. Flipping flavourful as well. So it's Halloween tonight. I must say, would have been a good night to go into town boozing. It's very harmful on your eyes, some of the sights. Bloody hell, I'll say. And that's as far as I need to go with that conversation. So, yeah. Oh, it's going down well. Another long day at work. I mean, 9-hour work day, 2 hours on the garden next door. And it's the birthday this weekend of one of the doctors, the male doctor, Nye. And, old he is, mind. Both consultants, so, not short of a bob or two. And, in life, sometimes you look at what you're earning and you look at how minimum wage just keeps going up and up and up. And at some stage, I reckon half the country will be on minimum wage because it's dragging people onto minimum wage that were, a fair few quid above minimum wage an hour. It's amazing how it's shot up. I mean, it's good that people are paid proper wages. That these companies can't get away with paying people crap. It is good. But I've got a conundrum coming next year, definitely. Unless I get my wages go up sufficiently, then I'll end up being on minimum wage, which is disgusting in this day and age. Do I think about what job I'm doing? Because if I'm on minimum wage and even if I like the job I'm in, there comes a time when, you think, what do I do? an interesting thought process there. So, I mean, before last week going to Wales, I'd never heard of Wild Horse Brewing. Bought a couple of their beers from Mould Ale House. Not that I can remember which ones I bought from where, mind you. And then the rest from Wild Horse Brewing themselves. So got quite a few Wild Horse Brewing beers on the channel. Check them out, Llandudno. You know, go on the internet, check this brewery out. Cracking beer that is. Proper hazy, orangey beer. Tropical citrus. Touch of dankness to it. Oh, that's tasting nice, that is. It really is tasting nice. Oh, a good session on that. Yeah, it's going down well. It is. Lovely beer. The lady at the brewery who we spoke to anyway, she comes from Newark-on-Trent, so Nottinghamshire based, like myself, you know. Lived all my life here. And fair play to moving to Llandudno. I mean, from what we've seen of Llandudno, it looks an amazing place to live. You know, the beach area, but the shopping centre as well. The shops. I would imagine that even in the middle of winter, it's a beautiful place to walk around. Tapped Micro Pub is there. Wild Horse Brewing are there. Looks a great place. You know, one of these days, maybe one day, if I ever win the bloody lottery to do, no chance of me changing my job at this late in life. Do I have regret? Sometimes, yeah. You know, sometimes maybe I should have gone for a different trade. Love gardening, but I don't know. Should I have gone into private work at a younger age and done it? You know, there were years where I used to just do standard hours. And then there were years when I did that 100-hour weeks. Couldn't do that now anyway. You know, you've got the energy to do 100-hour weeks. Although I do a fair share of hours. But yeah, it's always a thing. The only interesting thing with minimum wage going up is that working in a brewery for minimum wage is actually doable. And I actually love that trade, learning the trade and all that. You know, it's definitely interesting for me. Very interesting. Yeah. Doing the brewery stuff. Gotta be honest, you know, I could move away from gardening quite easily. And going into something I actually want to, you know, actually really like the sound of doing, you know. For the right brewery, of course. That pays the wages. Yes, and on my personal Facebook feed, it might be the thing that I post, because literally, I'm only, the wife, we worked out my wages, and on a 40-hour week, I'm only at 20 something pence an hour above minimum wage now, with it going up. Next year, my wages will have to go up, and I bet you I end up on bloody minimum wage for the work I do. And, you know, my love of the work I do and that, you know, I don't know, you know, I kind of fancy going into that trade. I do. You know, for the last 11 years or so, you know, 13 years of what you would class as a work life. Yeah, be really interesting. Good look. I don't think any local breweries would have me though, so you know, I probably burnt the bridges there, you know, over the years. Well, I've been nice to the local breweries for the most part, at least. But yeah, interesting times, interesting thoughts on the horizon. So yeah, indeedy. Oh, tasting absolutely fantastic. I really enjoyed that. It's a combination of citrus, tropical, but a very easy drinking beer. Green Emerald IPA, or Emrallt as they call it. Would I drink it again? Absolutely. Would love to see this in Nottingham. If anybody from Wild Horse Brewing watches this, you know, get in touch with micro pubs such as Totally Tapped, Partisan Tavern, Crown in Beeston, and that's just free. Talbot Tap House, another one. Smithfield, another one. Get in touch with those places. Tell them Raggy said that they're places to, you know, to contact, and hopefully we'll see your beers locally. I mean, Crown in Beeston's the one for me, and Totally Tapped, because they're very, very, where we go quite a bit. But yeah, cheers. Would I drink it again? Yes, absolutely. 4.4 out of 5. Cheers all.